Darryl Charles.
Setoiyo.
Knockout Nerds.
What's up?
Hey, man. We're back again.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Our intimate friends.
Yes.
I
Intimate
am so
friends.
proud to be your intimate friend as we spend the next 30 some odd minutes together.
Yes, thank you so much once again for following us. If you haven't followed us, follow us on the TikTok, follow us on the Instagram, follow us on what YouTube, subscribe.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
Shout out. We're over 1,000 followers on
TikTok. Over 100 on YouTube. We appreciate y'all greatly.
Thank you.
If y'all could just also migrate over to Instagram.
Listen, you do whatever you want.
But that would help us tremendously.
It would. But like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
That's it. Like if you see a clip, like it, put a comment in, at least 9 words.
Yes.
Listen, just thank you so much.
And we appreciate you. And thank you to Anga Studios for allowing us to do this in this great space that can also be yours.
Go to Anga Studios 83.com to get your info about this space.
Yes, love it. Darryl, we was working.
Yeah.
It's working and feeling
comedy
and feeling nothing.
It's people tend to be surprised by that.
Yeah,
that it's like you did great. Thanks.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Are you feeling? Are you on a high? No, I did my job.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a high. I made some moves. I did some things. I changed some stuff.
I did a little crossover thing that worked out.
Don't you want to go party now? Do you party after finishing an Excel spreadsheet?
Yeah, exactly. After you do
your job, when you really knock a presentation down, do you want to go? What do you do afterward? Why go back to my desk?
Yeah, in terms I just relax. I think sometimes motherfuckers be like, so what are you gonna do after? You're gonna do? It's like, nah, dog. Listen, after work, I don't think about cocaine. I just chill. I decompress. I just. That's how you develop a problem.
Yes. Quite honestly.
Yeah, because you're coping. You can't do that.
The transition back to regular life is staggering. And it makes you feel bad.
And sometimes you just have to sit in the regular. It's a beautiful thing. That's why sometimes people be like, "Oh man, are you excited for your show tonight?" It's like, I don't do that. I'm thankful. I'm very thankful, but excitement? No, that's not.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the person. Depends on your brain.
Sure,
your special little brain or whatever, big brain and whatever. How you cope and how you deal with it. It's like, I can say nowadays the sense of dread is gone.
Oh yeah, totally.
But it's more of a we're gonna do this. Like, would I qualify it as excitement? The excitement really doesn't happen until like 10 minutes before, when they're like, all right, we're about to start. Then it's like,
something down to lock in. Only dread I feel, honestly, the dread that I feel is like, man, I just want to get to the venue as easily as possible. Like that's where it comes in for me. Is like, where's it at? All right, how many trains? Is that a flight? Is that a thing? It's like, all right, let me see. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's the dread I feel.
Yeah,
other than that,
when you get in the car and there's traffic, you'd be like,
oh my God, I put on pants for this shit.
I'd be not wearing the outer shirt. Like, I'd drive in a wife beater. Just to preserve the wrinkles. Preserve the fabric.
That's very responsible.
It's things you got to do sometimes, especially when people want to drive like dicks. Like, it was like Labor Day weekend. Yeah. And I had to drive from Brooklyn to fucking Baltimore.
Terrible.
Terrible
John.
No, it was New Year's.
Even worse, John.
Yeah, terrible John.
Yeah.
Terrible John.
God dang. Yeah. Well, we got these hot topics we should probably lean into.
Yeah, we should do these hot takes.
Okay, hot takes.
Yeah.
My hot take to the elder millennial black men. Stretch. Hydrate.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Well.
Go to bed. Get you them 6 hours. We are now entering a phase of I used to coulds and you don't know nothing about this. And it's we are entering a slippery slope, black men. And I'm only saying this because I've been seeing a lot of footage of the black men a little older than us
losing their ankles and knees
and trying to do what they used to could.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing clips of Bobby Brown. I saw Genuine fall.
Well,
and security had to pick him up. That man looked like he didn't have no type dexterity in his legs.
It's hard to look cool falling, especially when you fell.
And when you fall after a certain age, it looks dangerous. Like, he fell and everyone's brother.
Show's over. Cut the music.
Stop it now. His knees are destroyed. Do you not see it? I saw this clip of Bobby Brown on tour watching one of his dancers dance. Yeah. He was watching that woman, and that lady, she was getting after it, doing the thing. And Bobby, it wasn't even sexual. He was just like, oh, that's a lot of movement. And then it cut to another clip of Bobby. He was sitting down at his own show. Black men, stretch, hydrate, go to bed.
Practice.
Do cardio. You not that same man who you was in 2010. That's not you no more.
No, my knee hurts a little bit right now.
Brother,
I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, my hip very upset with me. I don't know why. I've been real respectful over the last couple of months. Do cardio, black man. You got to take care of yourself. Or
it'd be hilarious watching people at the gym just walk right onto a machine. I'd be like, from the door?
Yeah. Oh. Before you walked in the room, you just they straight raw it.
Yeah, just okay.
You don't warm up?
Tendons out here on Magnificent. Okay.
But you black men, you finna go to that party, and you gonna wear all that fly shit. And you're going to forget.
They're going to have to cut it off you in the ambulance.
Exactly, because your ass not going to stretch. Stretch. You not that same man.
I remember I went to a George Clinton concert in Portland. One of my best weekends of comedy.
Yeah.
Because of a non-comedy concert.
Yeah.
And there was an old lady in like a fishnet with some like booty shorts on, stretching on the side of the room. It was in a big ballroom. And she was just over there getting a good quad stretch in. And I said, you goddamn right. This lady came here on business. And she respects the game. Yeah.
You better respect the game. There is a compilation of black men on the internet doing moves that they can no longer do, that try to do them same moves whilst wearing fly shit, and they knock themselves out.
You see, that dude in the mall? He did the pop like backflip.
He said, and he flicked off the young boy, said, this one, motherfucker. And he tried to do a front flip. He knocked himself out.
Clean out on linoleum. Bing bong, good night.
And they were like, oh shit, don't let that be you.
Don't do it. There's too many cameras.
There's cameras everywhere, brother. And they gonna put that on the internet.
It will live on forever.
Huh? You better check yourself. You want
to be on the right side of 1 million views.
Yeah, you better do some crunches.
Yeah.
Okay? Remember who you are, elder millennial black man. That's my hot take.
Yeah. Mine is yo, Kanye, I wish you the best. I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't get on this roller coaster with you no more.
Yep.
And it hurts me.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking, I'm gonna make it about me. It pains me to listen to some of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Because of your bullshit and chicanery. And I guess I haven't gone so far as to like remove him from my like likes and whatnot in the music streaming app that I use. If you want to know which one it is, please look for a partnership deal in the DMs.
Bang bang.
knockoutnerds@gmail.com. But fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, kind of forever.
Yeah.
I don't know what you could do to win me back. And in full honesty, I probably have bootlegged all of your albums. So yeah, fuck me.
Yeah.
Like, I probably didn't pay you for things.
I did. I paid him for stuff. Yeah, he brings up a very visceral reaction in me that, like, even last night as we were leaving the club, Through the Wire came on my playlist, and it's no longer on my liked. And I had
the algorithm just like, you know you like it.
And that was my jam, and that shit came on, and my immediate fuck this motherfucker, and click to the next one.
And that's the thing. And I used to think as a younger man, not much younger, that maybe the damn it is enough to be like, that's my penance for still enjoying the music. And every once in a while, Already Home by Jay-Z, fantastic song.
Yeah.
Beat is fantastic. Kid Cudi is killing it on the chorus. And then and Jay-Z has to say Yeezy in the beginning, and I'm just like,
every time. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't kick it. I can't kick it with Black Nazis, bro.
Yeah.
Who then kick it with Nick Fuentes. And it turns out I didn't want to know that there was a line. He made me realize that actually, and this is not to even go into some of the alleged abuses that he's committed in studio with other artists. Alleged, let me say. But it's like, nah, dog, I know too much about you. I know that, I know you're stupid. That kind of offends me on general principle. You're dumb. You're dumb as fuck, and they keep on putting a microphone in your motherfucking face so that that I'm re-traumatized by being like, oh, he's even stupider than I thought he was.
Yeah.
And I don't need to know that my imagination is just not enough. Yeah. It turns out that I can't even imagine how goddamn dumb and glib you are, because then you keep on coming in my face. And that's why that was a wild line. Dang. And that's why Rhymefest left, Consequence left, all your writers left.
Now Pusha T is like, I never really fucked with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things happen, you know? Hey.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You can so sorry. Go chill in White Valhalla when it's all done.
Sadly, I'm streaming, so I can't continue to illegally listen to your music and not contribute any money. But I mean, for the amount of free press that Darryl Charles gave you, I mean, come on.
If I would steal, if
it
I
all
could,
washes out.
If I could steal from you, I would. I think that's important to note.
No, I mean, you know, I guess would I take Nazi money? Not if I had to do something for it.
I think unintentionally we've all taken Nazi money.
Yeah. I mean, this is America.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we've definitely benefited from Nazi science because our country decided to bring them all over here. Instead of prosecuting them, they put them to work.
Well, you know, they stole our moves first. So they stole America's moves first, and they said, "Oh, come back home."
Yeah,
come back home. Yeah.
So we dig your style.
Yeah,
like the cut of your jib.
You fight well in the old style.
Yeah.
So I know that's hard. I know it's hard for a lot of. There are a lot of Kanye.
You got it. Yeah.
Go to a Kanye concert. You're gonna see a lot more white boys, and that should tell you something.
I mean, it's hip hop. Like, if you want to be at the levels that he is at, you kind of gotta.
Did you see that?
I did go to Watch Your Throne, and there were a lot of black people. It was in Philly though.
Did you see his last concert?
No.
Clips, brother. It was white mosh pit. There's white boys just moshing in there.
Well,
huh? Yeah. He got Lauryn Hill to show up on time. That was amazing.
Well,
you know, hey.
I mean, they have a long history.
Won't he do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but in any event, I'm sure that was hard for you. You know.
No, it wasn't that hard. I just needed something to talk about for hot takes.
That's fair. Kill your heroes. That's I mean, figuratively, in your spirit. Don't hold on to them. Yeah, that was a good one. Now, I think today...
It's a knockout.
It's a knockout day. Yeah, this is a knockout day.
It's knockout nerds. Yeah. 1 week we talk about the combat sports. Another week we talk about some nerdy shit. This is a knockout week.
It's a knockout week. So we're gonna continue on the trend of now we've pivoted from Buster Douglas. Now we're gonna go to Evander Holyfield, and we are going to talk about Evander Holyfield and his fight with Riddick Bowe the second time. So there's gonna be some jumping here. So please. I want to note this. We're picking up with Evander Holyfield is now the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. He has the ring title, WBC title, WBA title, IBF title, right? We remember this. Now, something strange happens with Evander Holyfield. He fights an old Larry Holmes and wins. He fights an old George Foreman, and he wins. Now, this is a George Foreman that people think is washed.
Yeah, but say, was this before or after the comeback?
This is before he won the title again.
Right.
So people are like, you're fighting an old George Foreman. That doesn't really count. So while Evander Holyfield is considered this as exciting new heavyweight champion, within a quick amount of time, about a year, his popularity is dwindling because he's beating up old guys. That's how the public sees it. Now, over in New York, there's this individual by the name of Riddick Bowe. And Riddick Bowe was born in New York, raised in Brooklyn. He is 6'5" and a half.
I never knew.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Riddick Bowe, he's a Brooklyn man. Yeah. Riddick Bowe is 6'5" and a half, boxer, puncher, mean business. Terrible jab. And when I say terrible, I mean beautiful.
Terrifying jab.
Will break your face.
A
terrific jab.
Root word being terror.
Yes. He has every punch. He can move well. He does all the things well. And he is the number 2 ranked ring champion or ring contender. He is the number 1, I believe, WBA contender. He's right over there. He is a 1988 Olympic silver medalist. He would have won the gold medal had it not been for Lennox Lewis. That becomes very important later on. So everyone is looking at Evander Holyfield and is like, Riddick Bowe is right there.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is in prison at this point because, hey, it turns out you should consent.
No.
Yeah, you should actually believe in consent, right? So Tyson up, there's no other fight. There is no other fight. People ain't really checking on Lennox Lewis all like that. The fight happens in 1992, It is the Ring Magazine Fight of the Year, and that is a fight that would see Evander Holyfield lose for the very first time. This fight can only be described as violent ballet. It's one of the greatest fights I've ever seen in my entire life. Both of these guys beat the dog shit out of each other. It's the first time as a heavyweight that Evander Holyfield
fan that just seems so fucked up. It's like, yeah, man, they both missed years of their life.
Oh God,
because of this.
I watched it back just for the love of the game.
They're gonna die young and they're gonna forget their youth.
You can see the CTE happen. In that first fight, I saw the CTE. Fucking Riddick Bowe has uppercuts. He's throwing all these shots that Evander's not really used to. Evander's used to a quick pace. Evander's like, I can outpace you. I can stand and be on my tiptoes for 12 rounds, beat the shit out of you. Riddick Bowe's like, yeah, I can do that too. And I'm 6'5.5".
How big is Evander Holyfield?
6'2.5". So still a big dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big dude.
But even for the heavyweight division at that time, Evander's kind of seen as undersized because he's basically a blown-up cruiserweight. So he's a blown-up 205er who's making like 218 to then fight like these behemoths. But he always had an edge
because heavyweight is like what
220 and above basically at the time. Yeah.
Right.
But he always had an advantage because he was so quick. He had amazing footwork. He could punch with either hand. He had great head movement. This is Evander Holyfield with all his hair. Prime testosterone Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe has just defeated, right? So now Riddick Bowe becomes, in winning that fight, he becomes the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. He's the WBC champion, WBA, IBF.
Undisputed.
Yes.
Undisputed, yep.
I know.
All of them.
All of them. He's got them all.
The whole alphabet.
The first thing that this man, Riddick Bowe, does is he takes the WBC title, gets a trash can, and throws it in the trash.
Why?
Because he refused to fight Lennox Lewis, the man who beat him for the gold medal in the 1988 Olympics.
That's pretty funny.
He had a mandatory challenge that was Lennox Lewis. Apparently,
and the WBA was like, this has to be your next fight.
Yes, the WBC was like, you had to fight that guy, and they made it worth it. Apparently, there was $32 million on the table for whatever reason.
Riddick Bowe said, "Yo, I'm good.
I'm good, big dog.
Brooklyn, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. I'm not gonna fight no Brit. I'm not gonna do that." So he doesn't do that. He fights Jesse Ferguson and another guy. He has 2 fights. The fights last under 6 minutes. So he just bludgeons these 2 dudes. And then Evander wins a fight by unanimous decision, buys a ranch, has like 3 more kids. And then within a year, all of a sudden the tides have turned. Whereas Riddick Bowe was seen as this like popular up-and-comer. Now they're just like, you didn't fight Lennox Lewis and you're beating up 2 scrubs. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we? You dropped the title just to not fight a dude, and you fought some scrubs. Meanwhile, Evander over there chilling, and they're like, "There's no other fight. There literally is no other fight. You 2 must fight again."
You couldn't live with your failure, and where does that bring you?
Back to me. So these individuals fight. It's built in 1993. It's called Repeat or Revenge. Yeah, it takes place in.
See what they did there.
Yeah, you see what they did there. It takes place in Caesar's Palace, which is an outdoor event in Nevada. Now, a couple things have changed on Evander's side. He got a new trainer. His new trainer is Emanuel Stewart. Emanuel Stewart is the guy who trains Tommy Hearns, who just had that war.
Motor City Cobra.
Yeah, Motor City Cobra, right? So he's got a better trainer now. He's got a better understanding of what he wants to do in fighting Riddick Bowe, right? So now this fight, Bowe makes $11 million for this fight. Evander makes $9 million for this fight.
I could take some CTE for $11 million.
$11 million?
Anybody really want to hurt me for $11 million, you just knockoutnerds@gmail.com.
And because what are we doing? What is left? What is left? We already have emotional CTE. Why don't we just go for we'll never own a home.
I just want to own a home.
Yeah, again, you had 2. Yeah.
Well.
Nothing lasts forever. In any event. So this fight takes place, and it's outdoors, and they do the thing. And it's what's so funny about Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe's relationship is, like, outside of fighting, they're so cordial to one another. I watched old interviews of them, and honestly, when you generally beat the shit out of an individual, you would think that you wouldn't like that individual. These 2 like each other. They're competitive. They're very competitive, but they are so complimentary to one another. Like, they were on Arsenio Hall's show kikiing. It was very strange to watch. I'm like, y'all know you CTE'd each other.
It's professionalism.
Yes,
it's like, oh, you ready to knock him out? I mean, yes.
That's my job, but he seems like a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. He's also working hard.
Yes, he's working very hard.
He seems like a good guy. I will hurt him.
I will hurt him. I mean, but he has a family.
That's what we signed up for.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to not like the guy.
It's the hurt business. He's very funny.
Yeah.
So these two fight, and it starts off in a very interesting way. The round one starts off, and Riddick Bowe just runs over and just throws just a wild right hand at Holyfield. Tries to get him out of there immediately. Ha! It's like, you're not finna CTE me again, bro. You're not finna do this to me.
Let's hurry up and get this done.
Because the thing you have to remember, when you fight Evander Holyfield, even if you win, you lose. That man takes something from you. Rounds 1 through 3, it's really Evander Holyfield trying to evade the 1-2 that was giving him problems in the first fight. The jab, straight right. He's trying to avoid that at all costs. So now what he's doing is he can't really avoid that jab. The jab is still hitting him. It's still knocking his head back. But what he's doing to counter that straight right that comes his way is when Riddick Bowe throws a straight right, Evander Holyfield throws a straight right. So he makes Bowe miss, and then he makes Bowe pay by throwing this straight right.
Okay.
Right. Rounds 4 through 6 kind of gets off to a stranger start because Evander is able to do something they couldn't do in the first fight. He's able to strike blood. Round 4, he causes a cut over the eye of Riddick Bowe.
And the thing about cuts over the eye is that it can bleed into the eye.
And then your ass don't see no more, big dog.
And that's when they'll call a fight.
Yes. So now what begins to happen
I learned that from UFC 4 or 5, the video game.
The video game, yeah.
The way I know sports is video games.
Yeah, I beat up a lot of people in that game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Take him to the ground and just knee him in the body until the game is over.
I beat the dog shit out of John Jones a lot. He's a
fun.
very bad person, John Jones. In any event, going back to the fight. So now what's happening is that Riddick Bowe has to be more mindful of his defense because the blood's going into his eye, he can't see. And the tables flip because now all of a sudden, Evander Holyfield can connect with his jab. And all of a sudden, his jab is knocking Riddick Bowe's head back. So it's a real, like, weird turn of events that's happening. And Evander does this thing because he knows this guy has every single punch. This guy I'm fighting. He's like, it's not enough to just jab this guy. I need to triple jab. So he'll jab, jab, jab. Even if the other two miss, it doesn't matter. It keeps Riddick Bowe off of him.
On the defense.
Yeah, it keeps him away. Keeps him away. I need this man away from me. So now Riddick Bowe is starting to get a little frustrated. And like rounds 5 through 6, he starts to throw a little bit more caution to the wind because at this point, he's like, the blood's in my eye. Fuck it. He goes straight up Brooklyn. Fuck it. It is what it is. I'll take 2 punches to land 1. So really, like, he had to fight really hard because there was thoughts about the fight being stopped because of the amount of blood that was going into his eye. So he starts to sort of throw with reckless abandonment, right? So he's starting to get in that way. So this fight at this point, we're in round 6 going to 7. It's pretty even. It's not nearly as wildly violent as the first fight. It's much more tactical. Round 7 comes in. Riddick is still trying to pop that jab, pop that jab, pop that jab. It's working. Things are going well. And then suddenly from out of nowhere, a man in a motorized parachute descends from the heavens.
That's right.
And comes in to the ring. He gets tangled up in the ropes.
In the ropes, yeah.
They called him Fan Man.
Yes.
Fan Man.
Yeah.
Literally he just came in.
I remember
this.
It made the news.
Yes. And it literally...
He done this at, like, other
things,
outdoor events.
Let me tell you something about Fan Man. Fan Man's from Maryland. And what Fan Man liked to do, Fan Man got into aviation very, very early as a kid. And for whatever reason, Fan Man said, I'm going to go in and just ruin sporting events. Like, that's his thing. He would literally just go to sporting events and crash it. He did that at football games, like soccer. He did that everywhere. Brother, he was getting death threats. Yeah. They were like, don't do this shit no more. You fucking with the money. This man was a habitual line stepper, brother. Yeah. He did it for the love of the game.
Yeah, just to do it.
He didn't care.
Because he would have a big fan on his back and a parachute.
Yep.
And he would just direct himself in a free fall, controlled fall, into the way.
This man did not give nice little sporting event you got going on there. Would be a shame if I just flew into your shit. Bomb your shit.
I do remember as they took him out, his head being bounced back and forth by the patrons at the place.
So here's what happens. So Fan Man comes in. Riddick Bowe's pregnant wife sees this. She faints immediately. She said, she goes out, bro. She's gone. She's gone, big dog. She's gone. And like literally, this fucks up Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe because they're like, what the fuck is this crazy white man? So they stop like everything.
Yeah, everything. What else are we gonna do?
Do we run? Like that's like you see them. They stop everything. Riddick Bowe's manager is incensed because he knows about Fan Man. And he goes over to Fan Man as Fan Man is tangled to the ropes. He goes over to Fan Man, wallops. Yeah. Boom! Fan Man just...
That's what you did.
He sleeps Fan Man. So he knocks out Fan Man. Fan Man caused a 21-minute delay. He delayed the fight by almost 22 minutes.
That's enough time to get some stitches.
Yeah, fact.
Hurry up.
And,
so this shut.
Yeah, bro. And to your point, as they're taking away Fan Man is
he had to be carried out.
Yeah, Fan Man is unconscious. That does not stop people from punching Fan Man because you fucking with my money, big dog. I got money on this. This is in fucking Nevada. Yeah, there's money on this shit. So and also this creates a terrible situation for both fighters because they can't say like. Thinking like this is my legacy. We're doing irreparable harm to each other.
I'm putting my body on the line for millions of dollars, and you just want to fly in?
And you want to fly in, big dog? The fuck? And also, it's cooling them off. It's nighttime in Nevada. It's not hot. It's not hot. Yeah. So their bodies are tightening up, and these are professional athletes. Any athletic event that you do, your body is primed to do it for a certain period of time,
and continuously.
Yes.
Like, yeah, you've primed yourself to be in peak physical condition to last these 12 rounds of concussion.
Yes.
And yeah, a 21-minute delay, all of a sudden them thighs start to be like, hey,
brother, 21 minutes.
It's time to go lay down.
21-minute delay. We're in round 7. Fight's supposed to be over by now.
Yeah.
Like, fight should be done. So you would think that this would actually favor Riddick Bowe because they're able to address his cut more appropriately, give it some time to really heal, like let everything happen.
Yeah, let the blood clot. Yeah.
In theory, yes, it does. But Evander Holyfield has one of the greatest trainers of all times, Emmanuel Stewart, in his ear for 21 minutes, calming him down, keeping him calm, keeping him focused.
Box breathing.
Giving him all these instructions, like all these instructions. And he's like, here's what you're going to do. When he does this, you do this, this, and this, and this. Hey, stop with the crazy hooks, straight punches. Get him in the clinch, go to work there. And Evander takes this advice. He gets in the clinch, no more hooks, straight punches. He negates Bowe's uppercut that gave him so many problems. So when he's in close, he'll take that arm. He'll neutralize that arm and just go to work. Body shots, straight punches, all this stuff.
Are you allowed to do that?
You are within reason, right? Like, but you can't like holding and hitting. If you like hold someone and then you hit them like behind their head, no.
No, I know hitting behind the arms, the head.
But like if you're in trench, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The ref will show up and break it up.
But if the ref don't say nothing,
a little dirty boxing.
Defend yourself at all times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So rounds 8 through 12 are a real seesaw. They're kind of back and forth. But it's leaning Evander's way because Bowe's simply not as effective as he was the first time of keeping Evander on a position of consistent defense. Holyfield is able to make the adjustments that he needs to make to continue to come through with, like, he does a lot of dirty boxing, a lot of straight punches, all this stuff. And that uppercut has not landed. Bowe cannot land this uppercut. We're going into the 12th round, and it's leaning Holyfield's way, and Bowe is finally able to connect with that fucking uppercut. This is the same uppercut that in the first fight, it helped knock Evander Holyfield down for the first time in his career. He connects with that uppercut, and it staggers Holyfield. Bowe realizes, this is my shot. I have to go for it. He bum rushes Evander Holyfield with everything that he has, but keep in mind, there's been a 21-minute delay. He's a little tired. His body's a little banged up. Evander is able to survive. Not only to survive, but he's able to fire back to keep Riddick Bowe off balance. The fight ends, but these brothers fight for another 30-some-odd seconds. Like, the bell rings, ding, ding. They don't hear the bell. They just keep going.
Well, why not?
It happened twice in that fight.
Sure.
These boys, as much as they liked each other, you want to keep fighting? I keep fighting. So they go to the decision. Evander Holyfield wins by majority decision. One judge has it a draw. The other two have it as a victory for Evander Holyfield by about 2 points. I believe it was 115 to 113. Evander Holyfield reclaims the WBA and IBF heavyweight championship of the world. Now,
why did he not get the other ones?
Because, well, remember, Riddick Bowe relinquished the WBC title. He threw that one in the trash. The moment he did that, the ring was like, the title's vacant. The ring title's vacant. Because you wouldn't fight. You threw down the most prestigious title, which was the WBC title, and now you won't fight Lennox Lewis, who was the #1 ranked contender.
Right.
If Holyfield got past you, Holyfield was gonna have to fight Lewis, but you got past Holyfield and you won't fight Lewis. So you're a world champion. You're not the world champion. So he reclaims 2 of the titles.
I understand. Yeah. Sure.
And the fallout of this is very, very interesting.
So then they just find 2 other people to get Lennox Lewis to fight somebody for the other belts.
Yep. Yep. So at that point, since Lennox Lewis is the #1 contender, you could have the #1 contender fight the #2 contender to then win to fight for the vacant championship, or you could have him be like placed as interim champion, or things like that. There's a multitude of things that you can do, and the fallout of that was very interesting. Fan Man continued to do his nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he moved to Mexico, and they were like, yeah, you really got to cut that shit out. But he was not to be deterred. You couldn't tell Fan Man nothing. Can't tell.
I need that level of tenacity in my personal life.
Brother, huh? Yeah, that man, he's a take no for an answer kind of guy. He doesn't believe in that.
Yeah, he does. No is not a complete sentence to Fan Man.
No, it is not. And Fan Man, he did fall into some health complications. He had some...
Good.
Yeah, he had to have, I believe, a couple surgeries on his heart. And
because people was punching him in the chest every time he landed.
Because you keep on doing that shit, big dog. Get you up out of here. So he has some complications from that surgery, and he can't fly no more. This sends Fan Man into a depression because you don't take away what a man loves to do for a living. You take it away from him, they lose their will to live. And that's actually what happened to Fan Man. In 2002, they found him, and he was not alive. And
he was hanging from a fan.
He was hanging from. He was hanging from something.
Oh, well,
he was hanging.
Well, he died well hung.
Yep. So, Fan Man, 2002, he got himself up out of there. That's the end of him. Riddick Bowe, he would go on to have another fight with Evander Holyfield. He would never get close to the heavyweight championship of the world ever again. He is one of those fighters whom the best thing that happened to him and the worst thing that happened to him was Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield simply took too much from that man. Because Evander Holyfield did that with most everyone. To fight Evander Holyfield means you would leave a part of yourself in the ring because you're dealing with a Wolverine who just won't stop. He continued to have a solid career, a good career. I believe he retired 45-1 and won no contest. So his only loss was to Evander Holyfield. Riddick Bowe could have been an all-time great without question. The CTE did catch up with him a little bit. He had some behavioral issues that happened. He had some issues with his wife and some violent tendency stuff. He's been able to get himself under control. Now I believe he trains other fighters in New York and lives out his life. Evander Holyfield would continue to go on to have a very, very illustrious career, and I'll leave it at that because I'm gonna talk about that man again because Mike Tyson's gonna come back eventually. But that is the story of Bowe Holyfield Part 2. Darryl Charles, where can the fine people find you?
Oh, yeah, you can go to darrylcomedy.com. Once again, way more important, Knockout Nerds. Follow us on the things.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah. You don't know how much we need you.
Yeah, and how much we appreciate you.
We do appreciate you. But yes, you guys can find me on all the social media stuff at Setoiyo1, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, Facebook, if you still do that type of stuff, because you think that it keeps you more connected to your family, but you know that your family has very, very dog shit opinions about most things. But, again, most importantly, follow the Knockout Nerds.
Yes.
Knockout!